In 1841, there was a fateful encounter in the Pacific Ocean. An American whaling boat rescued 5 Japanese fishermen who had been struck by a storm and marooned to a remote desert island. The captain's name was William H. Whitfield. He was a gentleman of the sea. There was a 14-year-old boy among the 5 rescued. His name was Manjiro, who later came to be known as John Manjiro. This meeting between the two men marked the beginning of the Japan-America Grassroots Exchange, which continues to this day. Manjiro ended up traveling to America. There he devoted himself to studying, supported by Captain Whitfield and the deep friendships he had formed with other people. John Manjiro became the first Japanese person to learn about American freedom, democracy, culture, and values. Later, he came to play a key role in opening Japan's door for the first time in history to exchanges with America. Around 180 years have passed since the two met. Their friendship has stood the test of time, and it continues to be passed down through the generations to this day. John Manjiro Whitfield Commemorative Center for International Exchange inherited the spirit of the meeting and friendship between the two men, and it has held Japan-America Grassroots Summits since 1991. These summits are open to all, regardless of their age, occupation, or language proficiency. They are held alternately in the US and Japan, attracting as many as 100 to 200 participants every year from each other's countries. The summit is held over approximately 1 week. The unique and deeply interesting programs offer meaningful experiences that ordinary tourists would not be able to experience. Speeches are given by the organizers and guests at the opening ceremony, which is followed by the customary exchange of the globe by descendants of Manjiro and Whitfield. This is followed by the welcome reception, where participants enjoy interesting performances and local cuisine unique to the host city. Local sessions are the climax of the Japan-America Grassroots Summit. The local sessions, held in their respective towns, offer tours of local industries, schools, and a variety of other experiences. Participants in these sessions get to experience culture and everyday life unique to the towns that they stay in, with their host families and volunteers. These close exchanges are made possible only through the Japan-America Grassroots Summit. People spend a fulfilling time during their homestay. On the final night of their homestay, people rejoice in their new friendships, although they are saddened by having to part. All participants and staff members gather for the closing ceremony to celebrate the success of the summit. The ceremony is also attended by citizens and representatives from the following year's host city, who put on customary performances. The closing ceremony is followed by a farewell party. By this stage, nothing separates the hearts of the people who have gathered. People brim with the joy and gratitude of having come to know one another, and they show their reluctance to part. Then it is time to say goodbye. But it is the start of their true friendship. Then in 2018, the 28th Japan-America Grassroots Summit 2018 will come to Washington State. The summit will run for 7 days in Washington State, centered on Seattle, the Emerald City. It will be held in collaboration with the Japan-America Society of the State of Washington. Let us work hand in hand to expand the circle of friendship, paving the way to friends of the future and generations to follow.